On the 5th of August, I uploaded a recording where I told you that I had received information that there were plans underway to create chaos on the 23rd of August in an attempt to make the country ungovernable and to get rid of Cyril Ramaphosa, or to get him out of office. This video created mixed reactions from my audience, and particularly a few who commented that I was spreading false information, that I was fear-mongering, etc. Some even blatantly said that because of this, they would definitely not be making any preparations for what I said could possibly happen on the 23rd. Well, by Wednesday last week, the same information had appeared on News 24, Marula Media, ENCA, My Broadband, and one or two TV news broadcasts. I even saw that Scott from Loving Life also released a video on the same topic, although he was a week behind. In the interim, the government has also put out a statement that they are aware of these plans. Now, I am not making this recording to tell those people that I told you so. I'm here to say to those that accuse me of spreading false information and fear-mongering, etc., that when I told you about it, you had almost a full 3 weeks to prepare for what could possibly happen. Now, you have only 1 week. Your skepticism and distrust of the information I gave you has cost you 2 weeks that you could have used to prepare. Many of you might be aware of the fact that the Taliban has taken over Afghanistan. This was something many said would never ever happen, even the idiot President of the United States, Joe Biden. Well, those of you that watch Scott Bolson's channel Loving Life would have seen the 2 videos he has done on the subject recently. I would like to draw your attention to the last one he did, where he showed video footage of masses of people flooding the airports in an attempt to get out of the country. I'm not going to steal Scott's thunder by reposting that footage here, but I will place a link in the description field of this video to his video, so that you can see what it looks like when a population who fail to heed the warnings and who refuse to prepare are eventually caught with their pants around their ankles. Please go and watch his video. I think you will change your attitude very quickly. I will say no more on the subject. What I do want to talk to you about today is the signs that everyone seems to be missing and what they probably mean. Over the last few weeks, we have heard a lot of talk about insurrection, the possibility of the government being overthrown, etc. Judging from the comments I received, many think that this was just a story. I would like to point out a few things to you that might just make you change your opinion on that. A week ago we heard that the SABC was now being guarded by the SANDF. Not only are they guarding the building from the outside, they also have a presence inside the offices too. Many regard this as just the protection of a state asset from possible damages by rioting mobs. This is the official story too, but I would like to differ. If you look at any coup d'etat or an attempt at a coup d'etat that has taken place in history, ask yourself, what is the first asset the group attempting to overthrow the government takes over? It's the state broadcaster. Why? It's quite simple. If you control the media, you can control the people. They will be able to broadcast their own brand of propaganda to the entire country. The ANC government is simply taking measures to prevent this from happening. Think about it. The SABC has never before been under guard of the Defence Force, certainly not in my lifetime that I can remember. Then last week, I heard that the OR Tambo airport was also receiving some attention from the SANDF. Why would the SANDF be guarding the airport? Well, any group overthrowing the government needs to be able to get to areas all over the country in a hurry when they need to. They also need to prevent the current government officials from leaving. Then we had the cabinet reshuffle a week ago. Why do you think the president instituted this reshuffle? If you were the president and you suspected that some of your ministers were using their positions to collaborate with those planning to overthrow the government but couldn't prove it for now, what would you do? If I was the president in that position, I would move those I suspected to positions that would either make it impossible or very difficult for them to carry on with what they were doing. Obviously, you can't only move those you suspect of wrongdoing. That would give the game away. You would have to move everyone, and that is exactly what we have just seen, isn't it? I have it on good authority that even certain family members of politicians are now under 24-hour state protection. I won't go into any more detail than that, but I assure you that I have seen the proof of this with my own eyes. So what does all this mean or translate to? In my opinion, it can only mean one thing, and that is that there is most definitely a plot among a certain group or faction to at least attempt to overthrow the government very soon. The government has all but acknowledged this. They have acknowledged that they are aware of plans to destabilize the country, or that they are aware of plans to launch another wave of violence and looting. There is no way that the government would come out and tell the public that they are aware that there is a group within the country, and very likely from within their own ranks, that is planning to overthrow the government. It simply won't happen. In my opinion, with all these signs, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see the military presence increase as we get closer to the 23rd and as they learn more about these plans. I have no doubt that there is indeed a plan to overthrow the government. There are just too many indicators pointing in that direction. You would think that since the information is now all in the open, the parties concerned would try and throw the government a curveball by either changing the date or place where they plan on starting this process. And I suspect that this is quite possible. So don't be surprised if something happens either before the 23rd, or nothing happens on the 23rd, or that something happens after the 23rd. But I think it is safe to say that something is going to happen pretty soon. These people are far too brazen to abandon their plans. If they are planning it, it will happen sometime soon. One thing is for certain, people, Cyril Ramaphosa and his ANC government is losing control of this country. They are losing control faster and faster. They do not have the resources, they do not have the intellect, and they do not have the will to fix anything even if they wanted to. So please, take precautions and prepare yourself for increasing levels of violence and increasing levels of chaos going forward. I can't guarantee it, but it is almost a surety that there will be food shortages coming due to the violence that is certainly going to happen. It's inevitable, in my opinion. The bottom line is that people need to stop being such skeptics and to start listening. There's a saying that goes, hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. This saying has never been more applicable to us than it is right now. Please like and share this on as many social media platforms as possible. It's the only way that my message gets out there. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, I have to ask why not. You have absolutely nothing to lose. Hit the subscribe button right now and the bell icon to receive notifications. If you would like to support my channel, in the description field of this video I have provided ways in which local as well as international subscribers or listeners can make a contribution. If you'd like to make a crypto contribution, also in the description field I have provided a Bitcoin as well as an Ethereum wallet address. If you would like to contribute any other crypto, simply shoot me an email to the address also in the description field and I will send you the relevant wallet address. I also have a Zapper account, so anyone wanting to contribute via Zapper, just pause the video and scan the Zapper code. Any and all contributions are most welcome and very much appreciated. To all the amazing people out there who do contribute, I say a huge thank you. Your contributions are very much appreciated. Be safe out there. Until next time.